Yeah. Let's see if we can find a dry bench to sit on. Ugh. The coffee was milk. The coffee was milk. So you're just about to DM me? What's going on, Sean? Good morning. Good afternoon, Nibble. Good to see you, Dan. Welcome back, Deb. Why, did you find out any information about the street naming? Let's see, is this dry enough? Yes, this is better over here. Good morning, Robin. There'll be a fighter. Oh, really? At 12 noon. Oh, I hope I could get my tour finished in time. Was that in Notify NYC? Oh. All right. Good morning, Debbie's in Negative Woods. Be safe out there, ABX girl. Bobo Tango, good to see you. Where is all this supposed rain? It's coming. It'll be here tomorrow. You miss waiting for the bus, but you got to see this live. There you go. Good to see you, Jane. Good to see you, Travis. Travis, thank you so much for watching my replays. Let's get you guys onto the... Let's get you guys hooked up here. Da, 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 da. Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Daniel. Good morning, Stephanie. Now, if there is a jet fighter flyover, I don't know how we're going to see it. Because the cloud deck's really low. How's the Duchess? She's doing great. It's going to be a 3-stream day. There you go. Good to see you, Memzatobe. Hello again. I have yet to find any information about the street renaming. What's the flyover supposed to commemorate? I have no idea, Neville. Look it up. I have no idea what this flyover is supposed to commemorate. They usually just tell us that they're going to have a flyover and that's it. Good to see you, Darlene. If you don't know, flyovers happen all the time here in New York. They happen very often. The Italian Air Force. Oh, okay, over the Statue of Liberty. Nice. Oh, wow, that's cool. Okay, John. Sounds good. Oh, it's part of an air show. That's pretty cool. Hello there, Chuck. Oh, Chuck. God bless you, Chuck. Chuck, I know you live a sad and insignificant life. I forgot to do something. Chuck just reminded me. I am that fat, guys, right? I am just that fat. If you're gonna troll me, at least fucking subscribe. The Italian ale Force over Spumoni Garden. Yeah. I could go for some Spumoni because I'm a fat, balding bastard. Right, guys? You guys know this. And now somebody, no doubt, will be triggered by the fact that you got to subscribe in order to comment. Which I love that. I love when people leave me comments like that. What the fuck? Yeah, holla. No, I'm fat, dude. I'm fat. That's what all the cool kids say on the YouTube. Good to see you, Dwayne. Good to see you. Oh, we already got a message for a review. Here's to the fat, balding bastards. That's right, Volvo Tango. Good to see you there, Carmen. All right, let me get you guys on the stick here. All right. All right, now I can sit down and hang out with y'all. Everything's fucking moist. And my wife's hot, so that really makes up for everything. Yeah. I think that's what my haters hate the most, is that I'm not like some lonely single guy who just eats donuts all day and watches live streams all day from their mother's basement. I have bills to pay. Good to see you there, Colleen. Even if you are, it doesn't make me less lovable. There's more to love. That's true. Ignore the miserable people. Robin, it's tough not to read the comments on this thing. It's too early for the weirdos, but you got to at least subscribe now to be an asshole to me. Oh my God, the coffee was so fucking weak. Good morning, Brian. I know it's raining over there in South Jersey right now, and drizzles are coming up here to New York, and it's going to be drizzling off and on. Not enough for me to cancel the live stream, and not enough for me to cancel my bike tour this morning. It is nice to be outside and feel cold, even though by December I'm going to hate it. But it's good. You know what I noticed? It is really good for the phone battery. Yeah, it's drizzling Staten Island. Yeah, there is going to be a stream later. Yes, probably around 1 o'clock. After I finish working and I have my lunch. Good to see you, Jeanette Trainer. Welcome out there in Glasgow. Good to see you, Light of Wisdom. My day's going great. You feel like a lot of people, not a lot of people ask me how I am. No, people do ask me how I am for the most part. That's, for some people, that's their thing, is to ask me how am I doing for the day. But so far, the express bus ride was pretty good. I saw a great video from 1977 about, it was an interview with Robert Moses. So that kind of got my juices, my creative juices flowing. True, yesterday and today we're a nice break from the heat. Yeah, it's going to be like this until Monday. And that's why I'm going to the beach next Monday. Good morning, Strawberry. But yeah, I was going to say something. Oh yeah, all right. You love New York, Zeb? Good to see you. I love New York too. No, Fireworks Friday is probably gonna be canceled tomorrow. Good to see you, Dave, out there in Dartmouth. So who is Robert Moses? Robert Moses probably had the most power. He accumulated the most power ever in New York City history, and he was never elected to any public office. At first, he worked out in Long Island. He created Jones Beach. He was a park and parkways commissioner. And then he came over here to New York and he became the park commissioner, the buildings commissioner, and a whole bunch of other commissioners. But without Robert Moses, we would not have our modern highway system that we have here in New York City. He did defer a lot of the money that would go into transit, into road building. And a lot of people would say that he's the problem. He's the reason why a lot of people left New York in the 60s and 70s with his, interstate system or a highway system. So, but he was a very powerful man, even more powerful than the governor or the mayor of New York City. So he's a very interesting character, and there's a great video here on YouTube. It's from the old Channel 13 called, I think it's called WNET Reports, and from 1977, and it's a great interview. Oh, he gets so angry and loud, all those animals over there, and He gets very candid when he talks about the neighborhood that used to be where Lincoln Center is today. It was like, the Puerto Rican slum. It was the worst slum in the city. That's where my father actually first lived when he came here to New York City. Anyway, good to see you, Mark Freeman. Welcome. Day 3 of no power. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Darlene. But good to see you, Mark Freeman. Welcome. Let's see here. Yes, such a better mood since it's cooled off. Absolutely, Chip. How many hours for the bike tour? 2 hours for the bike tour. 2.5 hours for the bike tour. Good to see you, Sally Skipico. Welcome. Good morning. Making sure your drains clear. Yes, clear your drains if you can, because it's going to rain a lot tomorrow. Yes, he was responsible for the second World's Fair, which is, by the way, not a real World's Fair. The 1964-65 World's Fair was not a real World's Fair. He wanted one for his grandchildren, because he went to the one back in 39-40, wanted to recreate that. He lost the bid. It was supposed to be 1962 for the World's Fair. That ends up going to Seattle, and then we get kind of like a corporate kind of World's Fair. But the good thing about the New York City World's Fair of 1964, 1965, even though it's not a real official World's Fair, is that a lot of countries that are kind of like shoved under the rug had prominence, and probably one of the bigger countries were like Spain and China. They had very, very strong prominence in that fair. But a lot of big countries did not officially exhibit, like Canada, Great Britain, Germany, France, and a whole bunch of other big countries. When you think of the world, you know. But anyway, good to see you, RJ. Welcome. I am a human Google. That's why people ask me nonsensical questions all day long. The history of the 64 fair is definitely worth the look at. Yes, it is. Ooh, we got a whole paragraph here. In the new version of West Side Story, the neighborhood is the main character. Yes, it's actually a really cool sequence in the new West Side Story movie where they're dancing in front of the billboard of this soon-to-come condominium building, and that was a real ad, and it's really cool to see the history shown. The new West Side Story movie was great. Just a couple of scenes were a little, I don't know. I like the original. You love my curiosity about New York City history on so many videos. Well, I am a New York City tour guide. I am a New York City tour guide. And if you don't know, I might as well show you guys. I do have, which, by the way, I just bought a Mega Millions ticket. I'll be shocked if I win with these numbers. I will be shocked. But let's put all the good energy, and let's hope this is a winning ticket for 400 million. But anyway, and I gotta get a new one. But here is my sightseeing guide's license right here. It is a license from the city of New York. This thing is getting worn out. I'm gonna have to get a new one soon. But yeah, so I am licensed by the city of New York. I have been recently been accused of not being a legal tour guide, which no, I am. In order for me to go to work in 13 minutes, I need my license. So let's see here. RJ attended lots of Mondays at the 1964 fair where the entry fee was only 25 cents. As a young kid, it was mystical, like the AT&T Pavilion. I wanted to ride the AT&T Pavilion. I want to see the Triumph of Man. I want to go to Futurama 2. I want to go to the Magic Fort Skyway. I want to walk through the Sinclair Dino Forest. What else? I want to walk through the Belgium Village. Anyway, you check out my tour. Yeah, Manifesting Zaha Hadid's Penthouse. Appreciate that, Strawberry. The Power Broker is one of the greatest books ever. Yeah, Jack. I recommend, if you ever get The Power Broker, it's a thick book. It'll take you about maybe a week to read if you just read it straight through. But just keep it in your bathroom and read a paragraph at a time when you're, in the morning. And it's a great way to pass the time when you're pooping. Good to see you, Yulia. Welcome. No need to prove. No, Stephanie, there are a lot of assholes out here who constantly say that I'm not a real tour guide. Good to see you, Port City. I will. Thank you so much. I will have good luck, hopefully. Anyone with a half a brain would be able to tell you give tours. No, Hala. People on the internet are stupid and assholes. But good to see you, Yulia. Let's see. How do you request? Unfortunately, Carmen, I no longer take requests through YouTube. I work for a couple of different companies, and I keep that separate from what I do here on YouTube. So... do I mention my live stream on the bike tours? If they tip really good and they watch YouTube, yes, they subscribe. At the end of the tour, they find my channel, then they subscribe right in front of me. Good to see you there, Adriana. Good morning. Don't forget Underground City. Yes, indeed. World's Fair Revisited. Great. I mean, it's a great website for the 1964-65 World's Fair. So Chip is on the internet. Thanks for letting us know. I'm an educated guy, true New Yorker, and storyteller. Enough said. I appreciate that, Strawberry. Maybe I'm not a real human. No, I'm an AI. Good morning, Mrs. Metalhead. Shout out to the Metalheads up there in the Hudson Valley. Let's see here. 5 more minutes, and I got to go to work. Maybe I'll give you 10 because I don't think my guests are going to show up on time today. It's one of those days where I think I'm going to start the tour late. It's going to end late. Oh, as long as they know how to ride a bike. You know what, Lee? Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get Fireworks Friday tomorrow, August 9th, 2024, because it should be raining very heavily at that time. I'm giving Fireworks Friday about a 20%, maybe 15% probability, so I don't think it's going to happen because of the weather tomorrow. And that weather's going to lead us into Saturday, but now Saturday is looking a lot better. We might get a really nice sunset. So at this point, I'm not working on Saturday because it's supposed to rain in the morning. So that means more live stream for you guys, and yeah. So you never know. Robin wonders if there will ever be another World's Fair in New York City. But Bobby Moses ruined it all, so probably not. We probably will never have another World's Fair again, unfortunately. Good to see you, Robin Slopes. Yeah, we're back. That's a shame that they do not do them on Saturday instead. Yeah, I wish there was a rain date, but no, Lee. I wish there was, but no. Did I get to choose an email? Did I get an email and chosen for the housing lottery? I'm in like 4 different lotteries right now. I'm in a couple of different buildings in Coney Island, and then there's another building that I want to live in Bay Ridge, and then another one in Sunset Park. And no, I hope I win the apartment lottery more than the regular lottery. I would love a 1-bedroom apartment for $700 a month. If I won the lottery with that ticket, what would I do first? If I had $400 million to play around with, let's cut it in half after taxes. So let's say if I had $200 million to play around with, my idea is to buy a house in Bay Ridge, an apartment here in the city, and then the rest of the money just throw in the bank, put in interest. Me and the Duchess will become eccentric small dog rescuers who also trade art. So we'll be eccentric art dealers, and we'll travel the world on live stream in an RV with all of our little dogs. And our moms will be back home here in Brooklyn in the garden drinking wine, watching the dogs for us. And that's what I want to do. And when it comes to the end all be all, I want to open a small dog rescue, live with the small dogs, have the moms in the backyard, and just hanging out. And yeah, I appreciate that, Darlene. Yeah, you would contribute care to dogs. Yeah, sounds like a plan, right? Nice plan, right, guys? Can you borrow $5? No, I'm sorry. Well, when I hit 200 million, yes, you could borrow. I'll give you 20. How about that, RJ? I'll give you 20. I'll give you $20. Yeah, everything is so expensive. I would take some of the dogs. The most well-behaved dogs will come in the RV with us, and it'll be the greatest YouTube channel ever because we'll just travel. We want to go to Japan. We want to see all the Pokemon stuff in Japan, and yeah, see Stephanie Gray wants to open a sanctuary for animals. Especially for birds. Yeah, that's a nice plan. Good to see you, Jennifer. You like my plan? I obsess over it every day. I malaise over it every day. Yeah, you like to have a dog rescue too, Nicole? Yeah, it'll be nice. In my dream of dreams, that's what I want to do. If I could just do live streams with dogs all day in an RV, and you want to borrow $1, DA, you got it. When I win, DA, when I win, and hopefully we will win. But with those numbers I got, those are doozy of numbers. Should I just show you the numbers really quick? All right, I'm just gonna show you guys the numbers. So now you guys know. You will know now. So watch. I think when's the next drawing? Is it Saturday? Okay. So now you guys gonna know if I win the lottery. I know I'm not gonna win with these numbers. Look at these fucking numbers here. These are ridiculous fucking numbers. 2, 4, 7, 9, 25, and the Powerball is 22. I highly doubt I'm gonna win with this ticket. I highly doubt it. But if I do, now you know that if I won or not. So you want to save all the animals? Me too. Sounds like be the new dog father. We want to be the new dog father. Yeah, the winning numbers have been leaked, everyone. The winning numbers have been leaked. If I win with those fucking numbers, oh man. Do I have any tour guide locations? Do I tour guide the same locations, or do I have various locations? So on the bike tour, for the most part, we have the same stops along the way, but if there's construction or anything like that, it is malleable to get around that. Don't say that you won't win. I know I gotta think positive, but come on, with those low numbers like that, they're all single digit numbers practically. And then you get like a 22 in there. It's like, the hell. How about my tour social? How about my social security number? I don't play my social security number. I don't play my social security number. I just get a quick pick. And today's quick pick really sucks. Anyway, I gotta go make money. I gotta hopefully make rent. If you enjoyed this and you're watching this on a replay, you want to give me $1 on Super Thanks, that'll be fantastic. Hit the like button. It'll help more people find this channel. And you're taking my reading the numbers as if Yolanda Vega. Yeah, I should be done with work, John, around 12:30, 1 o'clock, and then it's cool out here, so I don't think I'm going to eat a lunch. I might get something very small and then start the live stream up because I really do want to see the street renaming. So a historic live stream today when we got to go see a street renaming, and then I think I might tie in some other renamed streets along the way. So join me around 1 o'clock, 1:30, and we will walk around. It's Manhattan again. Yay, it's Manhattan. But we'll stay out of Midtown. We're going to stay out of Midtown and go nowhere near Times Square because I ain't got time for that shit. Anyway, have a great New York day. Whether you live here or not, hug your loved ones, cherish your moments. Enjoy your breakfast. And good morning, Mrs. Calabash. And I will see you later, Mrs. Calabash. Wherever you are. Yeah, long overdue, right? All right, guys. I'll see y'all's latest. Take care, kids. Bye.